It's time to feed the beast.
Hello, me hearties. Welcome to Feed the Beast.
I'm Dirk Ebbers, and Stocko is, he's still recovering. I, however, have a mug, and I have nothing to put in my mug. We must remedy that problem. And we will remedy that problem here in the inn, the unnamed inn. Hopefully this episode will actually name the inn. First things first, let's get some light in here. There we go. See what we're doing. Okay, cool. So last episode I said I was going to put the bar over here, and I have since changed my mind. Simple reason being, why would I put a bar here when people up there could throw things on top of me as a bartender? So the bar will go here, which is good. We also need to dig a kitchen because, well, what would a bar be without some bar lasses bringing us our food? That could be bar. What would be the male of lass? Lad. Bar lad. Could be a bar lad too, if you so favor such things. We also need to cut a little hobbit rooms in our stairs. And this terrible, ugly stone has to go away and be replaced with something. And I actually have a thought for that. I'm also going to cover up this now that I've decided the bar isn't going here. I'm going to put fur, I think. No, not fur. We've been through this before. Actually, you know what? I'll put the red stuff. I'll have to go get some, but I'll put the red cobblestone over here as well. Maybe. So this becomes the bar side over here, and I'm thinking I have nothing in my inventory. Haha. I was about to say, watch it all turn to flint just to mock me. I'm thinking we'll put the bar right there. Yeah. Right by the window. Well, maybe not against the window. It'll probably go over here. And then back here, we'll have the entryway to the kitchen for the bar lasses and lads to go in and get the tasty, whatever, roast pork. Yes, cooked pork chops and apple sauce. That sounds really good. Cooked pork chops, applesauce, big old steak, maybe some pot roast. Ooh, that would be good too. And of course, we'll have our beer. I'll have our beer back here. We'll have our beer back here. So yeah. So I'm going to start with. I'm going to cut the kitchen really fast and show you the kitchen, and then I'm going to cut probably that. I'm going to make this a little bit shorter episode in terms of my cutting things because I want to get the decorations done and get this place ready for business and name it. These are important things to me. Also, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to mention it a couple times, but let me go out here. Hop, hop, hop. So we know a crane is going there. We've got a warehouse. We've got our pub and inn. Probably of ill repute, but we won't go there. We have a machine room over there. We have a pile of sand right there. What's going to go in the pile of sand? We need something. What are we missing at the dock? We've got a warehouse. We're going to have a crane. We have a pub and inn. We have a machine shop. We have generation. We've got a peat bog over there. But what are we missing? What else do we need to put into this dock other than ships? But that's something different. So, give me some ideas. Throw some ideas down in the comments. What else do we need in our dockside? So let me go and cut out the kitchen, and then I'll be back to show off my kitchen for cooking our pork chops with applesauce, steak, and what else did we say? Pot roast, that too. Alright, so I put in a bar. I don't know if I'm going to keep that bar, but there's the bar right now. I used the fir trees that you can see the grain for some wall. It looks kind of like paneling, which is kind of cool. And then we got the kitchen, which is currently pretty Spartan. We're going to have some stoves, some cauldrons, some space to make things. Maybe some barrels where I'll put maybe I'll cut something in here, or maybe in here, and we'll put ooh, yeah, you know what? Actually, we're We're going to cut in here. Buh. I hate gravel. Gravel is put here to annoy us. I do believe that. So I'm going to kind of put a little room back there. It won't be too big, but it'll be where we'll store like barrels of, maybe the aged barrels of rum. I don't think I can make rum in this pack, but if I can, I'm going to put rum in here. If not, then I'm not going to put rum in here. How about that for a decision? Ooh, or yeah. So I'm going to hollow this out. I'm going to make it probably 3 wide and probably about as deep as the kitchen, maybe. Because then I can put yeah, I can put some barrels here. Maybe back here I'll make some sort of meat locker type thing where I can put some ice blocks and have like a little meat locker where I'll put all the meat. And then we'll have the kitchen out here. We'll put the stoves over here so they don't, melt things in there. And then put some water. Yeah, so that's going to be the kitchen area, which is cool. Over here, thinking I'm just going to do that for now. And to keep the motif going, yeah, just do this. Ran out. Oh, okay. Anyway. And then I got to cut that out to put in another log stack. I'm actually starting to deplete the oak reserves, so I might have to actually go hunt that oak down to be sure. This has to go. And then, yeah, stairs going up to the second floor. Gonna have to be built in here somehow. I can't go this way because the kitchen is that way. So I think they're gonna have to walk in and then turn and go up. Then we'll just have a little turn up there, something like that. So we'll get people up to the second floor, and then we have to cut in for our hobbits. Not really for hobbits, but for the little hobbit hotel type thing. The prancing pony, yeah. The cut for the prancing pony style rooms. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to make some cuts in here for a couple rooms, fill that in, and hollow this out. And I think I'm going to put. We're gonna have sailors coming off the ship. They're gonna want a place to stay on land. So I'm thinking we'll put in like a captain's suite kind of thing, and maybe half dozen little hovel type places for the sailors to hang out and pass the time in whatever manner they might choose. Yes, we'll say that. So I'll be back when I have this a little bit more dug out. Alright, so I've done a little bit more. Down this hall is 6 rooms, 6 cheap rooms. Really cheap rooms. We're going to do a little bit of, actually there's not a heck of a lot of beautifying. We're just going to put beds in here probably. I mean, these are the cheap sailors. These are the guys that they make, low wages. They just want a room. Yeah, they just want a room. We'll go with that. I've got the stairs here going up to the second story, and then this is going to become the penthouse suite. This is going to be the fireplace. It'll come up from below and then go up to vent out the roof, maybe. Something like that. And this is just a sitting room. I'm going to put like a couch here or something. I have a hole in the floor. This is the dining room. We're going to have a nice... what do you put in a dining room? Table. Table and chairs. And here's going to be the bathroom. I'm going to put like a tub over here or something, and a something over here or something. And then this is, I think I'm almost done with, mostly done with the bedroom. The bedroom's going to be nice and big, and we'll have some double doors here. But then we have to deal with the floor. Now, it's really easy up here to deal with the floor because I can just put whole planks of wood because I want wood on the floor. But here I can't do that because then it shows up if I'm down in the kitchen. Now, to do that, I went and used a diamond saw to cut some stone slab, cooked stone, and some jungle wood because I want to use jungle wood flooring. So now, if I take the stone slab and do this, there's that. Now I can take the wood slab, put it down like that. No, don't put the stone slab. So now I've got my jungle wood here, and down here it's just stone. So I wouldn't even know that that upper floor has been changed. Speaking of things that need to change, oak. There. So there we go. And that's how far we've come. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get the penthouse finished. We're probably not going to be able to decorate because decorations are going to take forever. So that'll be part 3. I think we'll do decoration. But we'll lay down jungle wood and do this. In fact, let's just go ahead and start carving away at this to get the half blocks down. So there is a reason why I'm not showing all of the things I'm doing on screen, aside from the simple fact that some of you probably don't want to see me cutting this stone constantly. The other reason is I'm setting up little things throughout this entire building, and the entire dock, in fact, that are hidden. And I'm not going to show them to you, and Stocko's not going to show them to you. But when we do one of our live streams or when we release the map, then you'll have something to go and find because there'll be a bunch of hidden things stuck all over the place and you can try to find them all, and that way you have something to do other than watch me build. You can look forward to where I will hide things. Alright, so that is that all laid. I'm afraid to cut that. Yeah, there's sand up there. So that's that. I need to take this out. I'm wondering if I'm going to have to lay some slab down here. Did you guys hear that critter sound? There's a critter somewhere. Yeah, I gotta lay some more stone slab. So, doop, 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 doop. There we go. Simple as that. So it always appears from below like there's nothing up here. It's one of the wonders, the things I absolutely love about Red Power 2 in those cut blocks. Oh, have I run out of cooked stone? Yes. Alright. I'm going to have to cook up some more stone to cut apart for this area. Because this will be done in, I think this will be done in jungle. Maybe I'll put fur in here. Where's my fur? Fur. Yeah, I think we'll put fur in here, jungle wood out here. This we're going to do in sort of a, I'm going to use like red brick or something in here. Because this is going to be the bathroom. It's going to get wet and stuff. And then in here we're going to do some carpet. Because we have wool. So we'll just carpet this. Make it all nice and purty. And I've got a little plan with what I'm going to do with this ceiling as well. So I'll be back when I have this a little bit more complete. Alright, so we've got some more done. First off, in here, we've got a vent hood. So we just used the red power blocks to kind of cut these stone bricks and stone to create a vent hood. Gotta get a couple stoves to put under there. I'll do that here in a moment. In here we've got a door into the storage room. We need to build some barrels. Back here I need a steel door, I think, to go back into the ice house. I need to compress up something. I think glowstone does not melt ice. I hope glowstone doesn't melt ice, because I'm going to put ice in here. And some barrels for chicken. Let's see, we'll need a barrel for chicken, pork, steak, and fish. Minimum 4 barrels. Plus a couple other barrels for like ice beer or something like that. I put beds in each one of these rooms. That's not all the decoration, but it just reminds me I need to do some more. I'm going to put a chest in here because, you're a sailor. You're going to put your stuff in a chest and go to bed. Um, what else am I going to put in here? I need to put some other things in here. I'm not sure what though. It still needs to be relatively Spartan because I mean these are the cheap rooms. Only the lowly sailors hang out in these rooms. So we've got these rooms all done and labeled. We got our stairway up into our balcony. We need to put chairs and tables out here, which I think I'll actually do here in a moment. And then we've got I think I'm going to call it the captain's suite or something silly like that. So we worked on this. It took forever. I didn't record it because it was literally put one block, step back, stare at it, break it down, try again. And it was boring. And it was painful. And yeah, it just didn't happen. I'm going to put a sofa over here. We got some archways going. I'm not really in love with these archways, but they'll work for now. We've got this floor all paneled. We were going to do fur, but fur does not cut into slabs in the little block set, so we couldn't do fur. So we went with oak, which looks nice. And we got to put a table and chairs in there. Bathroom, we put in our brick. We bricked in our bathroom. I need to put in like a bathtub of some sort. I'm going to figure out how I'm going to do that. I'm going to put a sink, which is easy, a cauldron, and some shower. I don't know, something. And then here's the big master main bedroom. I need to finish this. We'll do that here just a second. And then up here, in here, I'm going to put some redstone lamps because you want to be able to turn your lamps on and off. This little cut here is to remind me that the switch is going to go on a block sitting right here, and that I need to run the redstone wire up to get up to the redstone lamps. But I'm not going to do that now. I'll do that when Stocko's back, and because it's going to involve tearing apart part of the wall and climbing up in there, and I'm going to need a second pair of hands to work with that wiring. So let's start with making this bed look less silly. So I'm going to take this red wool, I'm just going to chop it in half, and I think, does that look about the right size? Yeah. See, we're going to put a big bed here because, I mean, if you're paying for this big room, you're going to get a big bed. There. So there we go. Giant bed to lay in. You can look out your double doors. You can close them. Whatever. Hanging out here. If you're up here, if you're staying in this room, you're pimping big. Big pimping? Whatever. I don't know how these fool kids say their things today. All right, so let's deal with this. So let's do a wooden bathtub, cobblestone bathtub. Let's do a wooden bathtub, which actually is not necessarily period accurate, but they did have wooden bathtubs. So I'm going to start with, let's see. Not really sure how I'm going to do this exactly. I guess I could do... I almost want to make wooden steps that then step up into here and you just kind of go sploosh. That would almost make more sense, wouldn't it? I'd do that in spruce even. And then you just walk up and sploosh. In the bath you go. Actually, you know what? That works. I'm doing fir, but spruce works too. Yeah. There we go. I just need a bucket of water. Need a bucket. So instead of that, we'll do... That wasn't what I wanted. Go. There. So then I'll put the cauldron... I'll put 2 cauldrons, because we're going to have 2 sinks. Twin sinks. Yeah. I think that's good. And then I think I'll eventually knock a hole in the roof and put redstone lamp and then wire up something. Maybe not. It might be hard to wire up things to work the way I want it to. Yeah. I'll have to think about that. You know what? I think I can do it. We'll see. I think we'll put either redstone or glowstone in the roof once we get that sorted. So I need what do I need? A bucket of water and 2 cauldrons. All right, in here. Let's see, can we do any cutting of the fur? No. Well, that's a pain in the butt. All right, so not fur. We're going to have to do this out of something else. You know what? Red. Ooh, what about a stone? Stone tables would be interesting. Yeah. So now what I need is... No, I don't want that. I want oak wood. And then if I cut it there, 4 legs, put that there. So if you put the wood plank slab strips back in, they become pillars. So now I got 4 pillars. And the pillar goes right in the middle, whereas the slab strips go on the side. So, 1, 2. I mean, it does kind of blend in a little bit, but that's okay. There. I might make this entryway a little bit wider, but let's see what this looks like. That actually looks pretty nice. Yeah, I like that. Stone. 4 more pieces. I don't need that much for 4 more pieces. There we go. It's always trying to remember that it doubles on itself. Always throws me off. Okay, so there's that. So I think we can get 4 chairs comfortably around this table. And we're going to go with, well, let's go with white. I mean, I wouldn't normally want white around my table because you're just going to end up spilling on it. But who cares? Because it's a, what is this thing? It's a hotel anyway, so I don't care. There we go. So there's the base of our chair. And I think, let's see, oak, fir, spruce, maybe jungle wood. I wonder if I have any jungle wood left. If jungle wood left, I can make a jungle wood back to the chair. That'll look kind of neat. I got some jungle wood there, but do I have any? Ooh, I got spruce. I bet you spruce will cut, and there's some jungle wood there. Okay. Jump. Close the door so no zombies come in and get us. All right. So I didn't show nearly as much as I would have liked to show. Oh, good. It does cut. Put both of those there, and then I'm going to get a cover, and the cover is the smallest bit there is. Let's see here. There. Oh, yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? There. And there. Yeah. That looks kind of cool. Maybe. Yeah, I can dig that. That looks pretty good. So then you can just sit there and yeah,